commemorate World Literacy Day, we are taking this as our business as well. When we are saying we want to develop the skills of reading and writing in our learners, and as our core business, we are already taking it to the schools where we are improving competencies in our teachers such that they will deliver to the learners in schools so that they will be able to read and write. So commemorate World Literacy Day, we are taking this as our business as well. When we are saying we want to develop the skills of reading and writing in our learners, and as our core business, we are already taking it to the schools where we are improving competencies in our teachers such that they will deliver to the learners in schools.
Trust. As we commemorate World Literacy Day, I understand that literacy is the ability to read and write, and it is the right of each and every child to be able to read and write, because this is the only gateway to his or her educational experience.
It is also important because people who are literate are able to participate in the life of the community. They are able to read, they appreciate issues, so actually it contributes toward their development and development of the community. This is critical for peace building. This is critical also for them, also for communities that really appreciate issues which can contribute to the wholesome development of the society.
We really appreciate the efforts that are being made in terms of creating the awareness on literacy to everyone, because it's so important everywhere that in every area we need to be literate.
I'm so excited to say that we have set aside a day especially for our learners to remember them in terms of literacy. Literacy is a very important skill that the learners need to have, as it is a foundation, or it forms the basic foundation skill to help them to then work in other subject areas.
So happy to join the rest of the world in commemorating the World International Literacy Day. It's a day that we are ensuring that the public knows the importance of literacy, to ensure that everyone can be able to read and write towards a more sustainable and literate society.
The world also realized the importance of literacy, and this day was set aside so that we raise awareness in terms of the importance of literacy in our lives.
Literacy Day, because it's so important for us, it's so important to our learners, because it brightens the future for our learners. It brightens everyone.
Literacy is the basic that is needed for every person to be creative.
I'm excited that we are commemorating World Literacy Day on the 8th of September in 2023. In that, as EDT, we have people from multilingual backgrounds, also targeting children with different types of impairments, and encouraging that every child, every pupil in Zimbabwe must have access to literacy and numeracy, being the basics of education.
We commemorate World Literacy Day. We as Education Development Trust prioritize literacy as the foundational skill for all learning that happens in school.
As a rural girl, I want to encourage a rural girl out there to prioritize literacy at school, as it will unlock the great potential in her for a better future.
Literacy is very important because it is the medium of expression. One's culture can be identified through literacy, the language, and also it expands the human capabilities, what one is able to do in this modern world.
So to ensure that a learner grasps the concepts in whichever subject that they'll be dealing in, they would need those basic literacy and numeracy skills. So we're working through teacher professional development to ensure that teachers are able to instill that in our learners.
My name is Faith Nkala. I'm the team leader for Teach, which is a program which is being run by EDT, Education Development Trust in Zimbabwe. Today, the 8th of September, it's International Literacy Day. And as a country and as a program, we are also part of these celebrations, because literacy is critical for us, especially when we talk about it broadly in the context of foundational learning, because our program is a learning program. Learning poverty has been a challenge for a while across the globe. COVID-19 did not make it even easier for the globe, especially for the children. Because as we speak, for the middle income countries globally, the rate or the percentage of children who are at the age 10 and cannot read and understand a paragraph has actually increased from 2019. It was at 59%, and now we are talking about almost 70%. This calls for action as we are thinking and reflecting about this International Literacy Day. And as a program, we are partnering with the Ministry of Primary and Secondary Education to make sure that the critical, target group, which are our teachers, have the right skills and competencies to impart foundational skills for our learners. So we really hope that as we celebrate and commemorate, progress will still continue to be realized for the Zimbabwean child.